Today I want to show you how this plaque and cross came about, kind of the stages that it took to make it. So just stay tuned as I show you what it takes to make it happen. First of all, you take a piece of mesquite wood. It could be oak or any kind of tree. Hardwood's always the best. And you cut a log, and then you take that log. This is about 1 foot long. You take that log and you put it on your table saw, and you rip that log with your table saw. And then once you get it ripped, of course, you then go over to your miter saw, and then you cut the angles that you want this plaque to be. And of course, at this point, I had already cut this in half on the table saw. So you really have a flat piece. You cut your angles that you want. In this case, I'm using an angle of 22.5 on the miter saw. So at 22.5, you cut that angle that you want, and you do it on both ends. And then you cut an angle on the bottom with your table saw so that it sets on the shelf. See, and you've got your angles here on both sides at 22.5 degrees. Then, of course, you want to smooth this off somewhat. So I use my bandsaw for that to get the flat part, and then smooth the flat part on the bottom where it's going to set at an angle on a shelf. And I left some imperfections in there because it kind of gives it some character. Then I used a laser engraver. This is mine. It's an Arfuro Laser 1, first generation. It costs about $175 on sale, regular $300. So I used it to engrave the God Lives Here on there, because the customer requested God Lives Here on their plaque. All right, I'll show you how I added a cross to the back of this to kind of give it a little bit more meaning. Then I use my drill press to drill a hole in the back so that the cross could set in it. This is a 3/16 hole that I drilled with my drill press, because my dowel rod that I made the cross out of is 3/16, and it fits perfectly on the back, as you can see. Then I wanted to make it where you could remove the cross, and you could hang this cross up like on a wall or on a refrigerator. And I put a real strong magnet, flat magnet in the back. And as you can see, it sticks on anything steel that a magnet can stick on. So you can put this on your refrigerator. And so let's see. The magnets. Okay, let's talk about the magnets. Okay, I bought these magnets on Amazon, and that's a 3/16 magnet. And I use that little single magnet to put it right in the center on the back of the cross. Okay, and that's the final product. We went from like a 4-inch log, mesquite log in this case, to make this plaque that God lives here. So God lives here is a statement that if you invite God to live in your heart through the power of the blood of Christ, For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believes in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. God lives here as a choice. God's already made his choice when he sent his Son. So whenever you watch this video, you'll think of that. And I made this at Christmas time, so how appropriate it is for John 3:16 to be quoted. God bless you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.